is around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be reacting to Tottenham Hotspur's 0-0 draw at Frankfurt in Germany as they got only 1 out of 3 available points against Eintracht Frankfurt in the third round of the Champions League group stage of Group D. After this result, Tottenham stay in second place, still above Frankfurt on goal differential on 4 points. Same points as Frankfurt. Marseille are 1 point behind on 3, and Sporting CP take the charge with 2 wins and 1 loss on 6 points. Really, no huge events in the match today, were there?
No huge events at all. Spurs did have some really good chances in the first half from Kane and Son.
Kane.
There were 2 earlier in the match where Son, both of them played in a pretty good cross, and Kane did not get to them and was not able to finish them, which he clearly should have finished, especially the first chance.
Yeah, definitely. And then in the second half, really the game kind of flattened down, and our front three just suddenly didn't know how to play with each other. Our midfield and our wingbacks were actually doing pretty well today. That we were, creating chances, but we just could not get that final pass. Son had the touch of I don't even know. There's nothing that has that bad of a touch because his touch was just so bad today. It was absolutely horrendous, right? Kane tried to do everything himself. I don't know what Richarlison was doing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Richarlison just wasn't really as in the game as the other front three.
Oh, 2.
Front 2, sorry.
Yeah. But we are. Before we get into that, let's start with our potential man of the match contenders.
My man of the match is Clement Lenglet.
My man of the match is also Clement Lenglet. He is so ridiculously composed at the back. He's just so good.
He was so good today, winning back the ball all the time, really composed and solid at defense, and he's just too good. Too good. Lloris is also up there, obviously the clean sheet. Made 2-3 important saves, including a very good one against, I want to say it was Jibril Sow or Ansgar Nouf. I think it was Ansgar Nouf, who snuck in behind and volleyed the ball, and Hugo Lloris got down to it really well and held onto the ball. No errors from our French goalkeeper today. Shout out to Emerson Royale, that guy. What a comeback. I didn't think he was going to start at all, but he ended up having a really good performance. I didn't think he was going to start at all.
Yeah. Our back three, much better. Romero was much better than
Romero
Baskin.
Having a huge bounce back. Of course, he's been traveling a lot from, New Jersey. Well, first from London to New Jersey.
To play,
to
Argentina. Then came back here.
Came back to London. So a lot of traveling for him.
He's had a busy couple of weeks, but and then, just to top it all off, that Arsenal game did not give him a nice start. But after that, I think hopefully this will be the start of his comeback. Højbjerg, good midfield today. Bentancur, a little shaky, but still not bad. But he had his shaky moments, and our front three just didn't link. We are missing Kulusevski.
We are missing Kulusevski a lot.
Kane, Son, and Richarlison doesn't work.
We need Kulusevski in there.
Yeah.
I think Richarlison has to come in for Son
or Kane,
which is rarely going to happen.
Because he's such a central player, Richarlison, compared to the Kulusevski's completely like an out wide winger. You place him in the front, he's always going to drift out wide. I think he actually hates the center. But if you play him on the wing, he's unstoppable. And we are really missing him right now because if you think about it, he swings in the crosses for Kane, and Richarlison just does not know how to get on the ball sometimes. He doesn't make the same run. He can't hold on to the ball as well as... He is not him. Richarlison is not that guy like Kulusevski is.
That's when we need to utilize our wingbacks. But on that side, we have someone who can't cross in Emerson Royale. Versus on the other side, where Son is, when he's not playing well, we have Perisic who comes up a lot and has beautiful crosses.
Yeah, I agree. But, his 1 or 2 crosses today weren't terrible.
Yeah, they weren't terrible.
At least he found a player. The first time, I don't know who it found the first time. Second time it was Sessegnon, but Sessegnon handballed it. But it's today, our midfield and our defense worked beautifully. It was exactly what we needed. But our front three don't know how to work together, especially with this Richarlison guy. Kulusevski comes back in, we are flying. We are soaring.
Flying with colors.
We're flying with actual colors because that Kulusevski guy is just different sauce, and he's going to be so important for us. We have to get... I mean, a point isn't a terrible result today.
At least
It's not the worst. At least we didn't lose.
At least it wasn't like Sporting when we missed all our chances.
And then they win, yeah.
And then they just sneak in 2 late goals.
Our defense stayed strong today.
Yeah.
But this definitely keeps the group stage just as tight. 4 points each on... The situation hasn't changed. We have 1 team ahead of us, 1 team behind us, and 1 team with us. So we just have to win both our home matches. We're lucky. We get 2 home matches coming up. So we're going to have to win both of them. We need a big atmosphere at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. In terms of Premier League, our next game is a 12:30 kickoff at Brighton and Hove Albion this weekend, Saturday, October 8th. So that's another must-win, because if we don't win that and they win, then they're just 1 point behind us.
They're tied with us.
Oh, yeah, they're tied with us, and they've got 1 less game because of I think they didn't play on the weekend of the Queen's funeral. So this is going to be an interesting weekend, and I need Kulusevski to come back really soon.
Yeah, hopefully he's back for that game.
Yeah.
At least on the bench.
Yeah,
But,
please.
I think we're definitely going to play inverted wing backs that day. I don't see Doherty coming in.
Yeah, and Emerson suddenly turns into a god the minute he can't play in the Premier League, apparently. But yeah, that's it for our instant reactions. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you enjoyed our channel. Comment down below who your man of the match is. And until next time.
Come on, you Spurs!